So it's that time again. Turns out Advent of Ascension version 3.3 is released already. In fact, it just came out earlier today. So this was the quote-unquote mod compatibility update. Particularly, there's been added interactions between this and Tinker's Construct. And I think there was also one mod that had an item called a Quantum Suit, though I didn't remember the name of it exactly. But the Quantum Suit from some other Minecraft mod, you could use that in place of a Hazmat Suit to now go to Fox Ponds, but I'm still likely just going to play Advent by itself, so the extra mod compatibility stuff isn't really going to concern me. Now remember the last version of Advent I touched was 3.2.5, and certainly quite a few things have changed in between versions 3.2.5 and 3.3. Well, I know there's a ton of new advancements, and I've only seen the name of these advancements. Okay, I was about to just start without saying it to hardcore. I mean, I should be able to make this last. I hope I can make this last. I should know what I'm doing. So let's see what the game throws at me. So I'm just gonna give these chunks some time to load. I don't put much time. So let's see what the game throws at me. And I gotta just reconfigure my controls again. I know this doesn't seem like the most intuitive way to set up the controls, but this is generally how I always have them. And I tend to not have the drop item at Q, because it's entirely possible. If I want to hit hotbar slot 1, I might hit the Q by accident. So I'd rather not risk that. What else can I say? So obviously, first things first, get wood. See if I can maybe find food, and if not, just go underground, hide there, and make my first armor set. It's pretty much what I'd always do. Just get the armor as soon as possible. And if I see any hostile overworld mobs, I'll steer clear of them, of course. Not really in any sort of mood whatsoever to do any combat. It's probably not going to work in my favor whatsoever. Alright, so how do I hide this if I don't need to have this at the moment? Okay, when I need to actually have just enough items on my screen, I'll just hit Control plus O again. Yeah, just due to the fact that they've added compatibility with Tinkers is making me really consider it. I don't know, in case maybe I do need a sword. Well, I should also... Actually, I should have just gone straight for the stone as soon as possible and not even bothered making the wood sword. And I already hear a Natura, so I have to just be careful here. I already hear some enemy. Definitely not equipped to fight it whatsoever. Well, I could maybe take it on, but it's really not worth the risk. I mean, what would I possibly have to gain from just fighting something with no armor on anyways? I could take it, but what's there to really gain? Probably not much at all. I guess I'll make an axe just so I can cut down some wood. Just a little bit faster and not even... Oh wait, I made 2 axes. Alright, that's a bit better. A little bit of a sloppy start, but... I mean, it should be fine. Bit of a silly little start. And I'm also gonna get myself another piece of paper and start writing down relevant coordinates as I find various important structures throughout the mod across multiple dimensions. I'd have to just see how my computer might handle some mod packs, and then, yeah, perhaps that would be interesting to try one of these days. So do I have a pen lying around here? It's green, but should be good enough. Yeah, the screen pen writes, so I'll just use this one. I still have, like, this old sheet full of coordinates that I'm never going to use again. So I'm going to have to obviously write all new coordinates since this is a new world. So that's why I'm going to have this sheet of paper close by in case I find something of importance. So I'm going to gather a bit of wood. Just going to pick up a bit more, perhaps. Okay, I guess I don't need that other log that badly then. Okay, I guess I can still pick it up anyways. So I accidentally made like 2 stone axes. I mean, it's just stone, so it really doesn't change much. It just does look a little silly that I made 2 by accident. Alright, so I did see a chicken. If it's safe to go kill that chicken, and I don't attract any unwanted attention from anything else, I'll kill the chicken. There's a cave I could go traverse, just drop into right away. So I know I'm definitely not going to stay out on the surface without armor when it becomes night. That's probably going to be a really bad idea. But I already have, like, I don't need 2 axes. I need just 1 typically. And even then, I should be able to upgrade to iron in, like, no time. Even with, like, bare bones and minimal luck. So I got 2 raw chicken, just 2 of them. I'm going to look for more food. Okay, I'm not going to look in that direction. I'm just going to keep a fair distance from any hostile mob, really, just to be on the safe side. Okay, I know there's also bears that can drop food. Living fungi. I have to provoke these myself, if I recall correctly. I think I still need to provoke those. Which, obviously, I'm not going to do since I don't have armor on. Provoking these terrible misplay for sure. I wouldn't even trust myself to hide in a safe spot. I just wouldn't do it at all. So, I'm not finding a whole lot of food. Found some pumpkins, but don't think I can do too much with these right now. Well, there's a bit more food, and there's an Urka. Might just want to keep my distance. Leave that other chicken alone just to be safe. So I got 5 raw chicken. I want more than that. Might just have to make do with 5 at this point. Might just have to settle for that and say screw it. I mean, I'd rather be underground as soon as night falls. Plus, I would like to just make sure I don't get double-crossed by some random enemy. Alright, what mob was that? Don't remember what it was, but it's definitely some hostile enemy. Yeah, I'd like to not get double-crossed by it. Okay, we're just gonna go and double back. I think I'm gonna start heading towards that open cave at this point. So I'm gonna run back. Maybe I shouldn't run back, unless I'm being chased. That way I can just conserve hunger. Yeah, now that I think about it, I should probably only run if I'm actually immediately being chased by something that's gonna kill me. Other than that, I should probably just walk for the time being until I get more food on hand. As much as I'm tempted to try and flinch the bear for some more meat, I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, there's an Urka if I want some early hunter experience, but I'm probably still going to leave him alone. I have no armor, so I'm still probably going to pass up on that early Hunter XP. So alright, we're back to where we started now. I see sugar canes, I will grab these before heading under. I mean, I have an opportunity to get sugar cane, so I'm taking it right now. Might as well just get those out of the way. So there's the hole I want to start diving into. Oh, chicken. More food. So this is the hole I'd like to take a peek inside and see if it's safe to go in here. Safe enough. I'm going to find limonite. Okay, I can still pick it up with a stone pick. I hear a skeleton, so I'm going to have to proceed with caution down here. Surely going to have to be careful here. Just going to have to poke my head in these caves and just know where it's safe or not safe. Okay, I'm just going to have to tread lightly for this to probably work. That or I make my own tunnels. Coal. Okay. So now I have light. Gonna block myself in quickly just to be on the safe side. So let's get ourselves a bit of light. And that doesn't really seem to lead anywhere. I think I'm just going to make my own tunnel at this point. And maybe cook some of my food soon while we're at it. So I'm going to start heading downwards in search of iron and even more preferably so diamonds. Because I would like to get diamonds out of the way as soon as possible, but worst case scenario, if I have to settle for iron, I could do that too. I think I just got some coal from foraging, perhaps. I'm also going to quickly see if I can just do something so it just feels a bit easier to use my mouse. Just so my mouse occasionally stops getting stuck. I want it to feel a bit smoother. Yeah, I definitely want the movement on my mouse to feel a bit smoother. Probably going to consider either investing in a new mouse or a mouse pad sometime soon. I should probably really go with the mouse pad at the rate we're going. Yeah, like, part of my desk has definitely seen better days, just pretty much degraded from wear and tear. So I'll see how this feels for a while. See if this feels any good. Just trying to get this comfortable here. Yeah, I really do need to invest in the mouse pad at this point. Alright, so I hear what sounds like probably a Void Walker. And there's our first level on this new world. Of course it would be foraging. Amethyst. That I can't mine yet, because I'm only on a stone pick. And I just remembered I could also start gathering amethyst to time me over. Until I get iron. Well, actually no, until I get diamond I can just kind of work off amethyst. Well, I don't want to just jump in this hole, that's probably going to get me killed. But there's iron at the bottom. I'm going to have to pass up on that most likely. As tempting as it is, it just looks like it's going to get me killed. Don't really trust myself to just hop straight in. Doesn't look like it's probably going to work very well in my favor, so... Furnace to cook this food before I then make my next move. Yeah, it's just a drop down into total darkness. Or at least if it's not total darkness, it isn't very well lit. So drop into a hole that's really not well lit. And God knows what could be down here, so I gotta really just... I really don't want to just hop in blindly, because I don't feel like it's gonna work out in my favor. Like, I don't think this is gonna work. Alright, there's a Void Walker at the bottom of this hole here. So I'm not just gonna go jump straight down to meet it. There's gotta be a better way down. And then obviously back up too. So yeah, Trickster there and Void Walker right over there. Could try and take these guys on, but I really don't feel like early combat. I mean, if I can just avoid early combat outright, I'd rather do that. Oh wait, there's iron here. That's not going to require me to risk my life. Yeah, I can just grab this and not risk everything I have. Which is pretty much almost nothing, since the world literally just started, like, about 15 minutes ago. Well, let's just get our next pickaxe going then. And just so I don't fall right down here by accident. So once I can throw this in the furnace, I will, just to make an iron pick. And probably an iron helmet as well. And then I can also just quickly upgrade to amethyst. I'll probably just do that too while we're at it, get amethyst. Already at iron. Though we're not going to have too much of it right away. We just got our first bit of iron. We didn't have to risk anything to do so. Got it perfectly safely. And now I can just get amethyst. And upgrade my pickaxe once more. Because that's going to mine... still is going to mine a bit faster than the iron one, so I'll go straight to amethyst. Yeah, this, if I recall correctly, certainly mines quite a bit faster than iron. Yeah, it definitely feels faster already. More iron. Where can I just safely work my way over here? Some Cyclops enemy. 2 Tricksters. Yeah, it certainly looks definitely precarious. If I recall correctly, these guys can't teleport. And if they can, then I'm pretty much as good as dead. Okay, I didn't think they could teleport, so we're not, like, just outright dead. So yeah, down there it just looks like absolute hell for someone that doesn't have any armor yet. I think Tricksters also explode, so I really don't want to get involved with those whatsoever. Just, I feel like it's just going to completely fail if I try to get involved with them. So yeah, I'm just going to hang out up here. And then try and go find somewhere else to go explore. Once I just quickly get myself another armor piece from up here. I mean, I can make myself a chest plate, so I'm probably going to get that done too. I'll just quickly look around, see if there's anything else I can maybe pick up without having to risk anything. Right, this is not leading to anything that really stands out. It's just a bunch of stone blocks. So yeah, those caves, it'll certainly be easier to just find stuff I want to mine out, but of course I'd be at greater risk of dying with all the enemies in the caves. Particularly those tricksters, because if I recall correctly, some of those fake tricksters can just blow up and probably hit me very damn hard if they blow up in front of me. I still have only 2 pieces of armor. So if I just jump down, I'm not expecting, like, the best result possible. I'm not exactly expecting it to go very well if I just jump straight down. Wait, I see diamond! I see diamonds there. Oh, really? I do see diamonds, but look at all the guys guarding it, though. Trickster. Voidwalkers. I don't think I'll be able to adequately fight them, so I might just have to pass on the diamonds. I think I'm just gonna have to pass on that. Too many tricksters running amok. Yeah, diamonds, but I don't think I can safely gather them without just getting outright blown out of the water by tricksters. So we're gonna go and just go look elsewhere for stuff to mine. I'm just gonna get away from these tricksters. Literally just started this world, so not really gonna try and take them on. It's probably not gonna work out for me. So yeah, we gotta go elsewhere in pursuit of diamonds. Too risky just doing anything near tricksters whatsoever. So hopefully I can just mine far enough in any direction to get away from them. Not even sure if like I'm still close enough to possibly any tricksters. Well, I do see one there. Can't reach me, but I can definitely see him, so I gotta just still proceed with caution. Okay, there's some gold, that never hurt. I'm gonna grab it, but I'm certainly gonna prioritize finding amethyst and iron over gold. And there's a skeleton right back there. So this way there's a trickster, that way there's a skeleton. Kind of getting sandwiched between hostile mobs right now. They're trying to just outright sandwich me. Yeah, I gotta just avoid getting sandwiched. Well, at least I'm at diamond level, so if I just want to try and gather diamonds from here, I could just go right for that. So as a matter of fact, I probably will just go for diamonds now. See what happens. Extra piece of coal, I'll use that later. I'll probably just gather more coal and then make a bunch more torches. So yeah, I did see some diamonds, but I passed them up because tricksters are just right in front of them. Not quite sure which trickster among those 6 was like the real one, and the fake ones probably all explode, so... yeah, that's probably not going to end well for me. Okay, there are some diamonds I can actually safely claim, so let's claim these now. Oh yeah, diamonds! There we go. That's definitely a step in the right direction. That's definitely gonna lead us in the right direction for sure. And since I already have an amethyst pickaxe, which is almost as good as a diamond one, I think it has about the same efficiency, but just overall less durability. I think it's about just as good efficiency-wise, but has a lot less durability than the diamond one. But considering how amethyst is easier to come by, I'd say just going with the amethyst pick is probably worth it. Especially since, if you know what you're doing, you can pretty quickly just get an even better pick than this one. And by extension, a diamond one too. Alright, so there's more torches. Oh, Fizz is high. So yeah, 3.3 for Advent of Ascension just came out. And I'm going to start fresh yet again, though I don't know how frequently I'm going to do these live streams of Advent. I mean, I'm looking into either getting a new mouse pad or a new mouse, or preferably both. And I could maybe just hold out on most of the Minecraft until then. Well, I want to see at least how far I can get in one live stream alone. Okay, so that's a cave. Leads nowhere. So this is pretty much what I started with. Well, didn't start with this, but I got this in like the first 25 minutes or so. So I just made it my effort to go straight down as soon as I got at least a bit of food to just search out for iron and diamonds. Or I could just go in with only a few pieces of diamond armor and still maybe make it out of the nether alive. Like, I don't think I'll necessarily need the whole diamond armor set if I know what I'm doing. Alright, so let's not fall in this lava. Yeah, quite a bit's been added into this version, but main features of 3.3 as of late was just mod compatibility with other Minecraft mods. For example, just adding a bit more interaction with other mods of Minecraft. For example, say Tinker's Construct. So I do want to know what's going on here. I think my best move might be to get a bucket of water or just not even bother with the ravine at all. Can't see anything that's immediately worth pursuing. Well, that's definitely not it. 3.3 is also a major update, but it's not on quite the same scale as 3.2. I mean, 3.2 is a much bigger update, don't get me wrong. Yeah, other than iron, there's nothing really even worth it in these ravines, so I might just continue to dig out my own tunnels just for safety's sake. I probably will just go right back to making my own tunnels, just to be on the safe side. Well, a lot of guns and blasters pretty much have new looks now. And since 3.2.5, almost all of the Great Blades pretty much had their looks changed. Yeah, since I took a long break from Advent, the reach of Great Blades has been shortened. The ability to just hold right-click to have both the shield and the gun working at the same time, that's been patched. So, like, before you're able to just hold down right-click to have your shield held up, and if you just block a projectile with the shield, you can have the shield held up and just be holding fire on the gun at the same time. A few items have been restatted, but nowhere near as many as what was done in 3.2, where nearly everything probably got restatted. So honestly, I want to just... Then again, maybe I should just at least make some of the other armor pieces that I haven't made yet. Just get that out of the way. Alright, so crafting table and furnace. I mean, I still didn't get through the entire mod yet anyways. What haven't I done? There's still several bosses in the mod I have yet to even fight at all. I can still name at least 3 bosses I never fought in any version of Advent of Ascension. And if you also want to count, like, pretty much every boss you can never fight in 3.1.2 without just going to creative, then that would be like 6 bosses. And then again, maybe I should have just done that at this point. But I've still been kind of wanting to replay Advent of Ascension again, despite the fact that maybe I should have just fought them all in creative just to save everyone's time. Let's just get rid of some excess stuff I don't need to carry. just to free up inventory space, I'm just going to quickly throw out some extra items I don't really need to carry. I got gold nuggets from forging. Not going to bother holding onto those for the time being. Probably more likely Fruit of Grisaia than Castlevania at this point. I'm certainly more likely than not going to take like a pretty significantly long break from CV3 after that Alucard grind. Alright, so equip these. Also make a bucket sooner or later to carry water in. Definitely want to have a water bucket going. If I had more amethyst, then I'd just make an amethyst sword straight away. Yeah, I suppose they are quite bogus. I mean, I still really want to pick this up again, regardless. So that's just what I ended up doing. Plus, there are a bunch of advancements that either got changed or just outright got added into the mod. I also did want to look at the new advancements, see exactly what they are, so... Of course, there's all the realm stones. Can I just see all the advancements I haven't seen yet? Completionist's Chronicles. Okay, I guess I can't see all the advancements yet. I know there's a new tab, but I can't see everything that's there yet. Guess I have to play further through the mod to figure out what advancements got added in. Alright, so there's our water. Certainly going to make exploration a bit safer just having water on me. Just going to quickly look, see what else is going on around here. Okay, so there's some more gold. Not going to bother just smelting this just yet. So I'll probably stop by to quickly grab this. Well, it depends on really what I wanted from the streamer. Actually, no, I should keep this in the hotbar. So I need to get right back to diamond hunting at this point. Also a little bit curious to see if I can actually get this with amethyst, the obsidian. Oh, I can if I want. I can just pick up obsidian right now if I want and just skip the diamond pick. Let's just not even keep this in the hotbar. There's also new music that's going to get added as ambience for pretty much all the dimensions in the mod, but I don't think that quite made it into the mod just yet, but it's being worked on. Like, there's at least 2 guys who are making sample music that could eventually see inclusion in a future version of Advent, but yeah, they're still working on that. I mean, I obviously just want to hear like the final versions of some of these songs once they make it into one of these Advent Ascension versions. You know, like if the music tracks are good, then it's really gonna go a long way just to make it a lot more appealing just to go explore all the other dimensions. There's some jade. Might as well pick this up. It's not that common, so I'll just grab it. So we'll just keep on wandering around these caves to see what nice stuff might show up. Alright, what's down here? Amethyst. That can go towards a nice sword. That can go into a sword right there. Bug-eye. Long time no see. Alright, she didn't drop. Okay, then. And that's a Mother Voidwalker. I can't fight that thing anyway, so I'm just gonna go turn the other way around. Alright, I'm just gonna block this off quickly. Well, let's not hop in there. That looks like a death trap of sorts, so let's not go in there. Yeah, nothing in there for me to gain whatsoever. Yeah, nothing in it for me down there. Redstone. I wanted diamonds. I mean, diamond armor would definitely make the nether easier, but worst case scenario, I could just probably pull it off without. Especially if I get another fortress that's close to my base. If I'm particularly lucky with not too many other enemies spawning besides the blazes I need to get blaze rods off of, I can just pretty much go in and out, get what I need, and then leave. Which would be nice and lucky to say the least. That, or I could also possibly just mine some of the enderstone and combine it with limonite. And then use that as my armor set. I mean, I could maybe just perhaps go for lindamite armor instead. I don't know why I just always had such a soft spot for this mod. I mean, you would think that after enough episodes I would have just gotten bored of it, but for some reason I'm still playing it. I mean, I can likely guarantee. Whoa, what's that? I can probably guarantee you that my next Minecraft modded playthrough likely won't be another of these. Well, at least not another Advent of Ascension playthrough. It'll probably have to be something totally different. Let's make this amethyst sword. 8.5 attack damage. I think I might have less durability than diamond, but still, like, that's freaking good for early game. So I don't care, I'm just gonna make amethyst and be happy with it. That's still freaking good in the early game. So, like, you can easily probably acquire one of these within, like, your first 20-30 minutes of playing. And that is a ruined teleporter structure. Alright, so barely any time spent on this world whatsoever, and already Ruin Teleporter. Wait, do I see two of them? Let me get a closer look. I think I might see... No, I think it's just one, but still. The fact that I found this so damn quickly is just surprising. Yeah, Ruin Teleporter already. So I'm gonna get his Warn Book. And then just grab a bunch of the Ancient Rocks, of course. And then there's still gonna be the whole find all the carved runes. I'll probably just X-ray my way into mine shafts again. I'll probably just X-ray my way to mine shafts to get the other runes back. Not counting the one I gotta go and craft from a Blaze Rod in the Nether. And I also have to find a Wind Rune Shrine, because I remember needing, like... I think it was either an Unpowered Rune or a Runium Chunk, but I remember that also went into one of the carved runes. Should be reserved for only the good items. Yeah, try telling Zolova that, as in the former main dev of this mod. Yeah, before 3.2, it definitely felt even more like a just get all the shit mod. And quite a lot of the items, even more than like what you'd see in recent versions of Advent, most of the drops would literally just come from one specific enemy with a low drop rate. And they'd give you literally no other way to get said item. Okay, so this gun looks pretty cool. It's a little under 1 in 100 chance you get it off a Bomba, which these are pretty difficult to fight reliably unless you trap them. But, oh look, I have a Skullette. I think I already have the best gun in the mod, so what am I gonna do with it? What am I gonna do with this revolution? I already have best guns, so what's the point? You'll probably feel the same way about pretty much every sword in the mod, once you have Skeletal already. Talking about, like, before 3.2, when Skeletal was easily a candidate for the best sword in the whole mod. 23 attack damage and no downside. I mean, Light Sway, depending on the situation, could have been even better. Harvester was definitely a close candidate for, like, being one of the best swords even back then. Even with, like, the drawback you lose half a heart every time you hit something, it was still a candidate for best sword. I think I'll just stay at diamond level to continue searching out diamonds. Actually, no, better yet. I think I might just go for Lindamite armor instead and just skip the diamonds for now. Depends on what kind of spawn I get in the Nether. Might not be too risky to just waltz around in there. Depends on exactly what kind of Nether I get. Yeah, I'm pretty glad the Duke Fishron was optional. Yeah, I'll admit I'm happy I didn't have to fight Duke Fishron to beat the final boss and be technically done in the game. Even, yeah, like, should only be reserved for the good items then. But we're comparing something that's pretty different from Advent in a way, because Advent of Ascension doesn't really have a sort of progression as clearly defined as Terraria does. Advent doesn't even really have, like, a formally defined final boss. There's only one tier 4 dimension, but that boss fight still probably feels easier than some of the other bosses in even lower tier dimensions. I mean, I would really like for this mod to actually have more of an officially determined sort of progression. Of course, there's plenty of dimensions that have prerequisites, but that's about it. I mean, at least with Terraria, this mod wasn't like that, maybe you'd give it a second try. So if it made it clearer as to like what your goals were and if you were making progress. I mean, Terraria did it pretty well, just combining like best aspects of both open world and like linear gameplay progression. Kinda got the best of both worlds in there. Like, you have to kill this boss to either get the spawners for the next boss to show up, or to get gear that's going to be anywhere near good enough to give you even a decent fighting chance against the next boss in the progression. Yeah, like, you could kill Wall of Flesh on the first night if you're crazy enough in Terraria, but typically you're gonna want to go through everything pre-hard mode, get the best gear you can there, because then you're gonna go get thrown straight into hard mode, and you'll need just about everything you can get to survive the early stages of hard mode. So yeah, you can skip a bunch of bosses, but in terms of actually just beating the game, trying to get even further than just starting hard mode, it's not really recommended. Because if you just kill Wall of Flesh with some speedrun strats, and don't really bother to get all the best gear you're likely going to need to survive hard mode, then you probably won't stand much of a chance in it anyways. So I have... Where's gravel? I can't find gravel. I really wasn't looking hard enough. What am I doing? I already got my first piece of flint. That took no time at all. I honestly think I'm just going to try and wing it at this point. I'm really tempted to just try and wing it right now. And just hope that I can get in and out of the nether with emberstone ore. And then make myself lindamite and just not even bother with diamond. Just to try and save a bit of time on this first live stream here of 3.3 hardcore. Might be a bit of a stretch, but I think I'm ready to at least just quickly waltz into the nether and then ideally back out. Not really equipped to stay there for an extended duration of time. Ideally, I'm just going to go in and out of the nether. I don't even have a ranged weapon, so I really just want it to be an in and out trip. If it looks like I'm going to get overpowered, I'm just going to have to book it, perhaps. So I'll definitely have to keep my eyes peeled for anything dangerous. Hopefully it's not too laggy for too much longer. There's a giant... Holy crap, nether fortress already. I think this guy might have noticed me. And I already see another fortress. I really want those blaze rods now, but I am so glad the cowmen can't actually attack me. I'm so glad they're neutral mobs now. Like, these guys were the absolute worst before 3.2. Like they should have never been able to attack you, like, as quickly as they could. Like, they never should have been that powerful. Yeah, but apparently I think it was Zolova who had other ideas. I mean, it still certainly had a blast with 3.1.2, but I feel like Skimmy Guy is probably going to take better care of the mod overall. So yeah, like... Oh shit, that's a Wither Wizard, isn't it? I don't think I'm going to do very good against that. Oh, I just realized I can make a shield, so... That is probably going to be my best play at this point, is to make a shield. That's probably my next best move right now. Get a shield made. And then just throw that in the offhand. Yeah, shields are still pretty OP, to say the least. In addition to being easy to craft, so... Yeah, Skimmy Guy is also known as C-Slat, by the way. So yeah, he is currently running the mod, you're right. Goes by 2 names. I see a Flame Walker off in the distance. I got like only 3 Emberstone. I want to get to 10. Because I think trying to remember how much I need for a full Lindamite, because I'm not even 100% sure. So yeah, I have the shield, so probably can't get too out of hand. Most likely I have a shield to fall back on. Worst case scenario, I can always just dig my own tunnels, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I just want a bit of Emberstone and then I'm leaving the Nether. Like, I'm just probably gonna save the fortress for later, too. Like, I can probably wait on doing the fortress. I mean, I just want my Emberstone and then I want to leave. Just want one thing and then I want to leave. I think I got this pigman's attention, so I'm just going to book it. I'm just going to book it at this point. Okay, I hope this loses. Okay, I think I just lost him already. Doesn't even look like he's going after me whatsoever still, so we're good. So yeah, we already have a fortress in plain sight, but I'd rather not just rush it with only iron armor. I mean, I want to get Lindamite, and then I might just go right for it. Yeah, at least I have a shield, so I'm not going to be, like, too badly overpowered, most likely. I have that to fall back on. And I believe I made it, like, after entering the Nether. So I just want this Emberstone, and then I'm going to leave. Like, I really have no plans to stay here for a long duration of time. Not until I just get my gear, like, upgraded further. So I'm going to try and just stay away from all these enemies. Unless there's maybe some Emberstone in it for me, but I'm barely seeing any. I'm really not getting a lot of Emberstone. Right, I got this guy's attention. Well, if I have to pick him off, then I will with the sword. Just gonna keep my distance and swing at him till he dies. Should be okay. I mean, if I only have to fight these mobs one at a time, I'm probably gonna be perfectly fine. Especially with the shield, I'll probably be okay. If I have to fight like large swarms with them, that's probably where I'm gonna get killed. Or if I get assaulted by mobs and like just stumble into lava while I'm being attacked, then that's probably where things would go wrong. Other than that, I think we're gonna be fine. Especially since I'm not even planning to stay here for long. Oh, magma blocks are a thing. I forgot those exist. Oh, right, magma blocks exist. Okay. Oh, giant cat. Giant nether cat. Not gonna go near it. Trying to remember its name, but can't remember it exactly. Could probably take it on, but I'd rather not at this point. I mean, I mainly just want to get the Emberstone and then leave. Let me just quickly look up the recipe for Lindamite armor. I think it's 10 Emberstone. And even then, I still might want to grab a bit of extra so I can make Emberstone tools while I'm here. Full Lindamite. So 3 Emberstone, 4 Emberstone, 4 Emberstone, 2 Emberstone. So 3 plus 4 plus 4... Okay, I think that's closer to 12. So never mind what I just said. Yeah, 3 plus 4 is 7 plus 4 is 11. That's 13 ingots. Okay, so I need 4 more ingots if I just want to, at the minimum, get a full Lindamite set. Oh, Wither Wizard. Honestly dreading fighting anything with a projectile attack at this point. Considering I don't have a projectile of my own. All I got is this sword. Well... Oh, really, what am I doing? Well, let's just pick off the Embrake and I'm on fire. Oh, this is not good. Alright, let's just run and hide. This isn't good. So yeah, there goes a lot of my health. That could have ended so much worse. Yeah, really not how I want to start this off whatsoever. This is why I just prefer to avoid fighting anything, really. Had to deal with both a Wither Wizard and an Embrake at once. See, I'm really not equipped to fight these guys all at once. I'd really rather not. So the Wither Wizard's still alive. Okay, he's still aggroing me. I might just have to go and kill him at this point. I'm gonna probably just finish him off now. Gotta proceed carefully. And I got a health spot aggroing me too. Okay, this should help me out a bit. Alright, there we go. That's going to just give me an opportunity to run away and get the other Emberstone. These guys are just going to kill each other. Nice. Yeah, that helps me. I'll just have those enemies literally kill each other for me. That's nice. So I need one more piece of Emberstone. I want to get one more piece and then I'm just going to head right on out of here, most likely. Another Wither Wizard. Embrake. This is honestly pretty sketchy looking. Yeah, I could just completely fail to survive here. I'd rather not be fighting these guys, but sometimes they don't really leave me much choice. Oh, a Sharp Claw! Oh, another Embrake. Just noticed this thing was also chasing me. Alright, we got him. Alright, so Flammable Dust. I just wanted the Emberstone. Just want to get that out of the way at this point. Just want to get one more Emberstone, then I'll be, like, I think satisfied enough to leave with that. And I see some, but can I just safely walk on over there? That's the question. Can I safely get to it and back? Okay, looks like the coast is clear. Oh, there's also a piece here. And maybe some more under it. Okay, one at least under it. Okay, two under it. Nice. Get that. Yeah, pretty scary encounter with the Wither Wizard and the Embrake. Honestly had me quite a bit nervous at that point. Like, I thought I was going to just die right on the first stream. Trying to just get myself the Lindamite, but no, I survived. I think 2 more hits and that would have just been the end of me for sure. Like, I certainly would have died in 2 hits, don't get me wrong. Like, I really could not have seen myself surviving 2 hits. Might as well grab this Emberstone and then I'm leaving. So yeah, my portal's right there. Okay, it's just a little bit of fall damage, that should be fine. Oh shit, what just hit me? What just hit me? What was that? What hit me? I don't even know what hit me. Something hit me. I'm just not even gonna stay here. I'm just gonna run for it. If I don't even know what's killing me, then I really shouldn't stay here. Right, we gotta just book it at this point. Another Embrake. I'll just make a mad dash for the portal and then just hopefully you can hop in and leave. Right, mad dash for the portal it is. I think we're gonna be safe. Nothing's chasing me. We survived. And yup, we're alive. Got out of the nether in one piece. But we're gonna need to go probably get back to the surface, get some more food. Probably need to emerge for food, but other than that, we're good. So I think I remember the crafting recipe on a frame bench, which I know I need to make. So, iron axe, shears, and a crafting table? Isn't that a crafting table? So, oh, it's just you. Oh, it's just you. Okay. Didn't really need that. Didn't really need to get spooked like that, because I don't even have any food on me. No, I pretty much no, I don't have food. So yeah, I really didn't need to get spooked. Oh, I think I need an infusion table as well. I just realized I'm missing that too. I really don't need these extra noises spooking me out whatsoever. I just realized I do, in fact, need an infusion table to make the armor on. Like, the frames aren't enough. I'll probably keep the flammable dust for now. I'll just put that together. I'll keep the claw. I can probably just also toss the helmet frame, it's fine. So I'm probably just going to quickly double check the infusion table recipe, and then I just realized I had this to look at it in. So infusion table to make armor on. Wool, infusion stone of any kind, obsidian, ancient rocks, wool. I have the obsidian. I'll probably gather more, because I'm going to make an enchantment table with that as well, most likely. So the wool shouldn't be too hard to get. I mean, I had shears. I'll just make more shears. They're super cheap to make. And then I just gotta get an infusion stone, and then I am good. And then we can just start rocking some lindamite in the first stream. So yeah, I really don't want to just waltz into the nether on iron armor again anytime soon. Having to deal with a wizard and an embrake both at once with only iron. Yeah, like I could have died in easily 2 more hits. Maybe even just 1, because the wither from the wither wizard could have easily finished me off. I mean, I think I had 4 hearts and I might have been withering at that same time. So yeah, having wither can only make that even scarier. I mean, if it wasn't already bad enough being set on fire, I could have also withered to death. Or possibly burnt. Yeah, burning or withering to death, either way, it's probably going to be freaking terrible. So I'm going to... Actually, no, I'm not going to make more shears because I have already. So let's just start heading back up. So let me take a couple notes quickly. I'll probably just have the game pause just to be on the safe side while I take the notes. So yeah, pretty important nether portal. It's near a corrupt traveler and a nether fortress. Maybe I shouldn't have built it underground, but still, I guess it maybe was for the better. Because I already have nether fortress access as soon as I'm ready to take it on. But I'm probably just going to go up to the surface, get food and lindamite armor. Well, get food and infusion table to then make lindamite. Right, so let's go to the surface. Probably doesn't really matter how I get up there, I just gotta get back up. I'm probably gonna go by up here, most likely. Just need to get up somehow. Okay, now I think I can just get the torches back in the offhand at this point. Should be fine. So yeah, let's get that lindamite ready. Right, level 5 foraging. I mean, I know once I get to 15, I'll just be able to get ender pearls from simply mining. So that would be a nice foraging level to get back to for sure. Shouldn't be that much longer before we're back at the surface. Honestly, can't wait to get back up there. So yeah, I almost have Linmite armor. Let's just get this over with. We'll also have to find sheep somewhere, but let's just... That really shouldn't be a problem finding a simple sheep. Like, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Like, I don't really see that going wrong whatsoever. Like, I should probably be able to find a sheep. Like, I'd hope so. Well, I hear a Pixon already. So that's my infusion stone. So I have my infusion stone already. It's right in front of me. As soon as I just make a stone bowl, I can just pick it up. So crafting table into furnace quickly. Alright, zombie burning. Just killed my first monster an hour into the stream. Okay then. Alright, so 1 gold's gonna go in here. Yeah, so where exactly am I going to set up shop? Could maybe start setting up right around here. I mean, looks like a pretty nice place to live once I clear out enough trees. Could easily set up shop here if I want. I guess just for the sake of actually having more inventory space, I'm going to temporarily put a chest down here, just to put stuff in. There's the bowl. There's our infusion stone. First infusion level. Probably gonna likely prioritize leveling that up again, just because some of the enchantments you get from later levels, like, just make the payoff so worth it grinding that skill out. So now I need to just locate a sheep somewhere for its wool. I really hope this doesn't take too long to find a sheep. I mean, that honestly shouldn't be a problem. I mean, I got the Pixon pretty much right away. As soon as I even got out of the underground, I found the Pixon. I mean, I even heard it before I exactly got back on the surface. Alright, so there's a plains. If there's any sheep out here, they should be a bit easier to spot. Well, ancient golem, but not really what I'm searching for. I mean, I think this thing might drop on armor plating if I'm super lucky, so it's worth at least trying for that. I guess not. Alright, so where's that sheep? Just, let's get this over with and find the sheep already. Oh, it's just a Bigfoot? Yep. Alright, get the Bigfoot already. He's right in front of me. Some cows. Another ancient golem. I'll just quickly pick this guy off just to be safe. Rusted iron ingots. I don't really know what to do with them for the time being. Don't think I really have a use for them for now. See, I see more Pixons, but no sheep. Might also want to stop off somewhere quickly just to refill on hunger. Probably seems like the best move. But I'm just going to look for that sheep and try and... Okay, now I can only walk. Yeah, still no sheep in sight whatsoever. I think I might just go back into the forest and try my luck there again. Okay, maybe I'll go in this direction and just try my luck there. Actually, no, I'll probably just throw some of this into a furnace so I can just get some more food. So I'm just gonna wait for the rest of this to cook, and then I'll just eat this. Yeah, because I'd rather not just sit at half health if I don't have to. Let's not just stay at half health. That seems like a risky play for pretty much no real gain. So yeah, now that I'm fully healed, I'm gonna go right back to just searching for the sheep. So I'm gonna run west, try my luck going west, see what happens. Oh, PMH, hi. So now I'm looking for a simple sheep, and once I find that, I can make myself an infusion table, and bang bang boom, I can make lindamite armor. So I now need to just find one sheep to get the wool off of. If I have to, I can shear him like at least 2 times. If I'm lucky enough, I only need to shear him once, but if I have to shear him a second time, I can just wait for him to eat more grass and get his wool back. So from up here, I see a chicken, another chicken. I think there's a pig there too. So no sheep in sight. Oh, there's one of these things. Dropped an iron nugget in the bone. Not even gonna bother picking up either of them. Okay, there's a giant bear. I'm just not gonna bother with the bear. I mean, I'm looking for a sheep. Trying not to find a bear. Another bear. I'll just sprint away from it. More chicken. What's that behind me? Okay, it's not even following me. An Urka. Well, there's my first bit of hunter experience. 8.8 specifically. Hunter experience points for that Urka kill. Gonna put the shield back in the offhand. Probably seems like a good idea. That plus I get one more inventory space. Another Urka. I'll probably go after him this time, because I do have the shield I can just block some attacks with if I need to. Yeah, he hits kind of hard and inflicts slowness, so I'd have to be careful around him for sure. Yeah, that slows you down whenever it hits you. So yeah, fair warning to anyone wanting to fight one of those. Especially very early game. Yeah, that seems perfectly fair. Another Urka. Okay then. Urka hide. These are fairly uncommon, so as soon as I can find space to carry it, I can toss the rotten flesh. I'll take the Urka hide. So still no sheep inside. I'm gonna keep looking until I see one. I mean, I have to stumble into one eventually, don't get me wrong. Can't just go for like the rest of the stream without finding a single sheep. I don't think that's too likely. So I'll probably just want to walk around a bit again, just to conserve hunger, unless I'm being chased by something that's trying to kill me. Just so I can kind of delay just having to cook more of this food. Oh, cool. Alright, so I see 2 sheep. That's more than enough already. Alright, I found what I wanted. There we go, that's good. Oh, we got plenty of sheep here, actually. That's more than we wanted for sure. Alright, I can definitely get rid of the extra cobblestone. So I'm grabbing that sheep's wool for sure. Now I'll probably just run back at this point. Start running home. And if I see any Night Reapers, I'm still definitely going to try and kill them because of their Torn Claw drops. That's if I find any on the way back to where I might set up camp. So I honestly haven't decided yet how I'm going to do this. So now, just don't mind me, I'm just going to run back home. Still better than Roblox, I see. Even though I never really gave Roblox a fair chance on this channel. No, I never gave it a fair trial. Oh yes, definitely, absolutely. Welcome back. So as for what I'll be doing on these live streams in the future, haven't exactly decided yet. Oh, what's that? Haven't exactly decided just how often I'm going to play on each of these Minecraft worlds. I mean, there's still going to be more of that 1.15.2 vanilla hardcore world in the future, but I mean, I definitely want to jump back on the Advent of Ascension bandwagon. I'll just run from this guy. Not particularly interested in fighting. I could maybe go after the Urka for more. Actually, no, I'm going to run. No, he's got me in a corner. Oh, he dropped some coal and some Ursa meat. Didn't remember that thing dropping coal whatsoever, but hey. I'll just book it at this point. So I have no clue where exactly I'm going to set up shop here. Have not exactly decided where I'm going to set everything up. First things first, where did I leave my other things? Where did I leave my crafting table, furnace, and chest? I mean, that does seem like a sort of a good starting point. Oh, actually no. This does seem like a good starting point for where to settle down. I mean, I can't really complain. There's nice lake here. I mean, I can live near the water. It's certainly going to be scenic, so I can't really complain settling down here. I'm going to settle here. Can't really say no to the nice scenery. Once I get rid of some trees, then it's going to feel like even more like ready to start building some sort of settlement here. Just got an animal level. But I've still never really bothered to use any of the tablets, though, since those got reintroduced into the mod. I don't know, tablets never really spoke out to me as particularly interesting. I mean, you have to place them down, and if you leave their radius, then, like, you no longer have the effect of the tablet. I mean, I can imagine some of the higher level tablets definitely having their uses, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm pretty sure Anima does actually have this sick payoff for just leveling it up to, like, a really high level. I mean, I know Infusion has an incredibly good payoff for, like, getting that skill to either maxed or near maxed. I think once you start getting into, like, the level 70s, then you start unlocking some incredibly useful enchantments. That's certainly going to be a while before I get anywhere close to the 70s. But you can unlock some incredibly useful enchantments with a really high infusion level, so I'd like to try and get that back again. Like a good infusion level, like, I don't know, somewhere in the 70s to 80s. Like, I know infusion is a good payoff. So can these leaves just hurry up and decay? I kind of want these to just hurry up and disappear. Ooh, apple. So there's some extra food just by taking down oak trees. I'm going to get a bit extra food, which is nice. So that should put me right back at full, which I'm definitely happy with. Definitely want to be at full health. So I do want to get rid of a bunch of these trees. I still have not exactly decided what my house is going to look like yet either. No, a lot of schools are still actually closed. Most of them are still probably closed from what I recall. Okay, so it stopped being night, so that gets rid of the possibility of just getting ambushed by creepers for a bit longer, which is good. Alright, so I already cut down quite a few of these trees, which is nice. So I'll just have to let the leaves do their thing and just decay. Are you actually still doing school, or are you just having to do it online now? As in, you're pretty much doing things online from your own house and not actually going to, like, a public school. So I just remembered that I did in fact leave my bench frame. My frame bench, I did leave it in the cave down here. Left it down in the cavern, so I'm probably gonna have to just run back and quickly grab it. While of course having that just smelt. Gonna quickly just run down here and pick up my frame bench. It was really just Europe and North America that had to have been hit the hardest, from what I've heard. And of course China itself. That got hit the hardest by COVID. So there's my frame bench. This I wanted. I also gotta quickly make myself my infusion table, but that shouldn't take much time. I mean, I have probably all the resources on hand to make it now, so this shouldn't be a problem. So I'll just quickly set these up somewhere. I mean, their placements are probably not going to be final. Let me just get these down regardless, so it's 3 wools. 3 obsidians. Well, I guess I'll just take all of it out, perhaps. Ancient rock, and then the glistening, we have everything. So 3 wool on top, 3 obsidian on bottom. Infusion stone of any type in the middle, and then the 2 rocks here, an infusion table. Bada boom. Let's get some frames ready. Just put this away for the time being. That and that I'll take out. Let's make some of the armor pieces quickly. This has like the same defensive bonuses as Diamond, plus also the chance to set melee attackers on fire, and if you have the full armor set, also set fire to targets when you're hitting them with a melee attack. Also, the armor is pretty easy to make, to say the least, so that's also a plus. Alright, so that's for the legs. And then the boots, it's probably just 2 of each of these, right? Yep. So, safe to say we probably don't need the iron for anything anymore. Just gonna put on full lindamite. There we go. Diamond plus the ability to set stuff on fire. So, really can't complain there whatsoever. And let's make an emberstone pickaxe. And an emberstone sword. I don't think I can make, like, a fireborn. I probably can't make a fireborn sword yet. Quickly double check, but I probably need 1 more flammable dust to make it. Yeah, that's what I thought. If I had 1 extra flammable dust, I'd make this instead, but I guess I gotta just settle for an emberstone, or just quickly try and grab a flammable dust. I think I'll just go with the emberstone one. It's not that much weaker. Yeah, I'll probably just settle for emberstone, it's fine. So yep, this is where we stand currently. First stream was about 90 minutes, and this is where we stand right now. This is exactly what I managed to get. No more, no less. So yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good start. And I have the location of a nether fortress, so I certainly like how things have started for me. I certainly like my start. I'm not complaining whatsoever. I mean, I know for a fact I'm also eventually going to have to locate a wind shrine. Both for the sake of training Runation to get access to, like, all the good runes that I'm going to need, or at least really want to have. Plus, I need to just do that no matter what, just so I can make one of the carved runes that lets me go to Advent of Ascension Custom Dimensions. Just so I can go with the mods dimensions, I'm going to need to find a wind rune shrine once more. And also remember to take the wind rune shrine block. So if I leave that behind, then obviously gotta also remember to take the rune shrine block with me. But I think I'm just gonna wait for this food to be cooked and then just run over to those extreme hills to search them out. And see if I maybe get lucky and just straight away can get a rune shrine. So yeah, already a pretty good start. Emberstone sword and an Emberstone pickaxe. So I'll put away the amethyst stuff. Don't really need it anymore. And a full set of lindamite on the first stream. Of hardcore, mind you. So I say it's a pretty good start. Well, just so these pork chops cook twice as fast, I'll just do that quickly. I'll throw that there. I think I'll probably just wait to get the rest of this sorted out later. Don't really need to do it right now. And I'll probably just put this in the offhand. Just if I see any more of these Pixons floating around, I'll just quickly pick them up for more infusion experience. Okay, maybe I will just quickly put away more items. Because I really don't want to carry everything with me. It's literally just gonna hog up inventory space if I try and do so. So this is probably what I'm going to carry with me. And I'll put the pumpkins away. And the ancient rocks. Don't need to carry those either, really. And once enough of this is cooked, off I go to search for a wind rune shrine quickly. I'll see if I have any luck within the next 30 minutes of searching. Once it's ready, once it's all cooked, off we go. Right now, get myself to a wind rune shrine because I know for a fact I'm going to need to have rune shrine access to at least make some unpowered runes. Actually, no, I don't need to do that, but I still really do want to find a rune shrine anyways because eventually I'm going to want to train up Runation again. Now that I remembered, I don't even think I actually do need a rune shrine explicitly. But I'm still really tempted to go and look for one anyways, because if I can find a rune shrine and then just come back to it with more runium, then from there, what I could do is just make myself a decent ranged weapon until I got my hands on a bow. I mean, a wind staff really isn't bad for very early game. Yeah, so off I go to see what I find. Might as well just quickly take this infusion experience while I'm here. Okay, maybe I will just spend a bit more time actually looking in the extreme hills, see what I find. Alright, so yeah, Extreme Hills it is. Let's see what I find up here. Oh, so you got into an even harder physics class? Okay, maybe I should just have this in the hotbar too. Probably seems like a good idea. So yeah, nothing really happening up here that can help me. Might have to try other extreme hills at this point. I mean, I'm definitely going to want to locate a rune shrine eventually. I mean, I definitely want to get this out of the way sooner than later because I'm really going to be depending on runes eventually. So that's why it's definitely worth at least taking a quick look with these extreme hills here. See if maybe I get lucky on the off chance there's one pretty close to home. Yeah, that is a long way down. I gotta be careful. Yeah, that certainly goes down quite a bit. Let's see if I can spot anything that's gonna help me or not. And if I see any runium, I will just definitely pick it up still. So if I end up spotting any here, I will definitely grab it, don't get me wrong. You wished the math was harder. Oh, okay then. Certainly gonna get harder in more advanced classes, let me tell you. Oh, there's some runium. I'll just take this. And as a nice little bonus, it's going to be auto-smelted by my Emberstone pickaxe. So yeah, I must have sheared these sheep already, clearly. I'll probably run a bit further west and keep on trying my luck until I just get tired of this. Oh, what's hitting me? Probably some nightfly, yep. And I just one-shot killed it, okay then. That's a potato that dropped, wasn't it? Yep, potato. Ooh, Hollytop seeds, nice. That's always a nice drop to get. Unless, of course, you already have plenty. But that's pretty much my first one on this world, the Hollytop drop. So I now have what I need to really just make holly arrows, which is nice. Once I get like one of the mod's bows again ready. Okay, already almost at level 10 in fusion. I just got sidetracked by training up in fusion, it seems. So I'm definitely going to really want to just level this up even further eventually. Because I just still remembered how good the infusion payoff was for just really grinding this skill out. Oh, you do? Yeah, same here actually. So almost at level 10 infusion, not that far off of it at this point. Well, not in every single case. Probably less often than in high school. Alright, so now I'm already at level 10 in fusion. Pretty much wasted no time training that up either. Have I figured out if I've been officially banned from GDQ yet? I have no way of knowing for sure. It's gonna seem awkward if I just ask. It's really gonna seem awkward. I don't think I actually am, but it's just, either way, I still have probably low odds of getting my run in because GDQ is just so big that you have to wonder just how many people have actually submitted in runs already. I mean, I could just get my run rejected, and I wouldn't actually be able to tell the difference between whether or not it was actually rejected or if I was maybe shadow banned. Well, I might have to think about it, but I'm still like leaning against actually trying to submit a run there. Okay, I guess now I'm gonna have to get used to like the fact that I can't swim like I could in 1.13. Certainly made moving around the water a lot more convenient having the swimming controls of 1.13 and later. Yeah, I switched back to 1.12.2 since that's really like the most popular version for Minecraft modding, so we're not gonna have those swimming controls. Yeah, they certainly still have some really good runners on there, don't get me wrong. Oh, cool, like, because of my Lindamite, I'm literally just setting fire to these guys as I hit them, so all my food's gonna drop cooked. Since it's no longer raining, with my Lindamite, my food's gonna drop cooked, so that's gonna save some time, too. I mean, I have a pickaxe that auto smelts, and I have this Lindamite that's just going to let me auto cook my food as I kill, like, any sort of passive mob that drops food. Alright, so is that a Night Reaper? Oh, it's a... no. Used to be called a Soul Agent. This guy just sells banners that I can't afford yet. I mean, this started like not even 2 hours ago, so I won't be able to afford banners. I'm trying to just get a Wind Rune Shrine found. Just because I know I'm eventually going to really need to rely on making runes. Eventually I'm really going to want to have like a high ruination level to make at least kinetic runes for my Caillou staff, because I don't know when I'm going to try and get the Caillou staff back, but it's definitely going to be like one of the items I want to regain the most. I mean, it's still probably going to be like the same right-click instant 4-heart shield, so how could I say no to that? Yeah, with it pretty much being a golden apple on a stick, how can I say no? Does it say on the site like how long you might have to wait for like runs to actually be like decide as to whether or not they're getting in? Because I wonder just how big the backlog of runs they have submitted actually is. I haven't built one yet. I'm still just wondering what my house is going to look like on this world. I have to decide. I mean, if I'm going to be living there, I want to be happy with what it looks like. Oh, that's just the Bigfoot. I mean, I definitely want to be satisfied with what I build. Alright, I'm just going to quickly eat this to get back to full. That's a level 2. I mean, depends on, like, the context, really. I mean, building can definitely be fun in this game, for sure. But I still often tend to get sidetracked by the actual survival aspect of it, more so than the building. I think that... Yep! Wind Rune Shrine. We found one. Even though I have 4 runium chunks, that's like nothing. Yep, we have a Wind Rune Shrine on our hands here. Okay, I haven't seen this many Undead Heralds as of late. Yeah, I think in 3.2 I didn't really see nearly as many. Okay, I hope it's safe. Yeah, if I fall off this, I'm probably screwed. Yep, that's our Wind Rune Shrine block. Okay, so what's the recipe again for the... Yeah, it's one of the carved runes, but what's the recipe on it? Carve fed. Carve rune of... It was... I think like 2 of these don't even have any sort of use whatsoever, nor do they ever show up anywhere in the mod, but I think they're still in there for some reason. 7 unpowered runes. I was about to just keep only 1. Eye of Ender. This is why I need the Blaze Rod. And then the 1 Ancient Rock, which we definitely have. Oh, damn it. Well, if I just find like 1 more runium chunk, then I'm perfectly fine still. So we now have 5 runation. And before I forget, I'm just going to take this block with me. And write down the coordinates on my Wind Rune Shrine. So that when I have more runium, I'll just come back here later just to gain even more experience in runation. So I could make a wind staff right now, just for the sake of having some range weapon. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It'll probably be a bit less risky to just travel around the Nether, going through another fortress with at least something for a ranged weapon. Wind staff. You can craft it the same way you'd normally craft a shovel. And yeah, as of 3.2 and like later, these projectiles gain knockback, so even if you don't actually kill what you're trying to shoot at with the magic damage, you could knock something far enough off a cliff that it won't be of any concern to you at all. Green Day song. I think I might just try and pin it down to Holiday. There's a lot of good ones to pick from, but I'm just gonna go with Holiday. Oh, okay, that's still safe to fall in. Oh, there's some more runium. Okay, so that's definitely gonna be my... That's definitely gonna be my unpowered runes right there. Yep, let's just grab all of this. And don't worry, I know of that song. I know Jesus' Suburbia. It's like a little over 8 minutes, isn't it? Or like 9. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay here. I got what I wanted to find, now I'm leaving. So I'm probably gonna quickly stop off to make a boat. Seems like a good idea. At this point I should probably make a boat. What do you mean Wii U or Nintendo Switch? I don't even own either of those consoles. I mean, they're both probably great since they're both Nintendo. A bone drop. Have I beaten the Ender Dragon? This is my first live stream of this hardcore world, so no, not yet. I mean, I definitely would want to try and get that done sooner than later to have Shulker Box and Elytra access. I mean, that would be pretty high priority. Either Sweet Shadow Mine or Welcome to the Jungle. Or that one, perhaps. Already getting pretty close to where I might just set up shop. But I still haven't decided what the base is going to look like yet. Okay, if this thing... Yeah, I want none. I want nothing to do with this guy. Projectiles inflict knockback and give you slowness. I want nothing to do with them. TNT, personally. Ooh, more sugar canes, okay. Let me pick these up. Can't really say no to sugar canes. It's kind of a far drop. Okay, I didn't need to drop that far. Didn't really need the minor heart attack, possibly. Then again, I was a lot closer to dying in the nether when I just went in there with only iron. Well, I'll probably just go down with water. I can pretty safely get down via water. I'll do that. Shouldn't be that much longer before we're back home, ideally. Should be back in no time. Oh, I just spotted the village. Nice. Let's go there. Village. Let's go and see what's here. Let's give this a quick look-see. Probably something in it for me looking here, for sure. If I can find a blacksmith, that's just going to make it even better. Well, I can already take carrots, so I'll do that. I got carrot access now. But I'm not really seeing a blacksmiths. No, it doesn't look like there's one here. Okay, I guess there's no blacksmith. It would probably have to be Bohemian Rhapsody, most likely. And Bicycle Race is also really good. That's also a classic. Right, so I'm not seeing a blacksmith's, so this village doesn't really have that much else to offer me. Nor is there a librarian. So not really much being offered from this village whatsoever. I certainly had to give it a closer look and see for myself. I don't think I've heard of that Queen song. I'm trying to remember. That was quick. Now, where'd the Enderman even teleport to as he died? Ghostly powder drop, but I don't really know what to do with it at the moment, though. And there's a witch. Let me just get rid of this witch, too, while we're at it. Should be back home soon at this point. Or, like, wherever I'm probably gonna build a home, that is. Surprised I can't recall any of these songs. These must be some of the lesser known ones, but still probably pretty good by all means. Zombie villager. Don't really have any means to cure him, so not gonna bother with him whatsoever. Alright, so we're back at the spot. I mean, eventually I will definitely have to build something here. So we got Hollytop Seeds. Let me just also use up these infusion stones quickly just for more infusion experience. It's gonna put me at 13 right there. Level 14, okay then. Alright, so more infusion levels. Single piece of torn cloth. I'm definitely gonna want more than just one though, for sure. Some wind runes. I pretty much have like the ultimate hodgepodge of stuff at this point. Shield that's about to fall apart. Stone Bull in even worse shape. Yeah, I got quite the hodgepodge of items now. Alright, so red bed it is, because I mean, I guess white's gonna get boring eventually. So I'm gonna skip the night. Then eventually I'll just build something here. So at least we're already making pretty good progress. Still have to go find all the carved runes, but doing pretty well for myself. I mean, I know exactly where there is another fortress, so that's a good thing. Oh, Death Day event. Except I can't actually kill any of the mobs during the Death Day event, so I can't make any use of it whatsoever. Like, I'm only at level 1 hunter still. Didn't even gain a hunter level yet. I need to have at least 3 to actually kill any of the mobs that spawn during this event, and I only have 1. I still have, like, this other hodgepodge of items. Well, I definitely have to check out 2 then. Yeah, this will eventually have to get sorted out. Because I don't think I need to do this tonight. Even in just like this one stream alone, I made quite a bit of progress. I don't even know if this thing can actually attack me. But I know I can't attack it. Okay, I guess not then. Might have just started attacking me by now if it was gonna aggro me. Okay, I guess it's only aggressive if you actually have the hunter level required to be able to fight back against it. Put the carrots away for now while we're at it. I should carry the wind runes just so I can just use the wind staff if I need to. 3 hunter required, I only have 1. Yeah, sad day indeed, I only have 1 hunter. So I'd say this was still a pretty good start. Overall, for a hardcore world Avenue Ascension, I feel like this is a good start. Yeah, I went like 2 hours so far without dying, roughly. And I think it's usually just the start that might be like the most chokeable part of really any playthrough, where you don't even have armor really adequately to defend yourself, or even like that many good weapons. But yeah, now I have something that can at least just have a projectile attack, but eventually I'm just going to want to get to like a much better bow. But I'll just start off with the Windstaff, because it's really better than no range weapon at all. So yeah, good night everyone. Thanks for dropping by. And I don't know when I'll just do part 2. Maybe tomorrow, because I don't know, I just want to see how the rest of this playthrough ends up going.